Hello YouTube and welcome back to Satisfactory. My initial Satisfactory video isn't doing so hot in views right now, but I don't care. I love this game and I'm going to play some more of it. Right now our most pressing issue is we are completely out of fuel. So first things first, I think I'm going to head over to the sort of savanna area that we found last time and just grab as much grass and wood as we can, so that we can make some biomass. And then hopefully we can start automating multiple things. Really looking forward to automating concrete, because concrete is a pain, and it makes kind of slowly, so getting that going as quickly as possible is one of my top priorities today. Hope everyone's doing alright, staying sane. At the very least, drinking water and getting some sleep. Hasn't been the easiest for me lately. We take things one day at a time. I think I'm going to get to around 500. And see how long that lasts us. Might as well grab some on the way back too. Ooh, Tyrion. Sweet. I'm just going to grab these random resources around here. Once we unlock research, you need a decent amount to get those trees going. Right. How fast or slow do we make biomass? Not too bad. Okay, so we'll have a little over 600, which means we could build another biomass burner and fully stack 3 of them. So let's do that. We need iron rods. We need more iron rods than that. There we go. And I'll redo this so that it's a little bit more organized. Get those fueled up, and let's just pop down a shared power line here and hook it up to the rest of the network. Behold, power. So it looks like our 2 miners, 2 smelters, and 2 constructors is taking 26 power, and we're making 70, so we could repeat this setup a few times and be fine. Good to know. So let's do that. Instead of reworking this, let's already get to automating concrete. Make sure I have everything we need before we go. Gonna need some iron, some reinforced iron plates. Build a constructor. How many cables we got? 15? I guess that's good enough for now. And we have iron ore on us, so anything else we can just make there. So let's start heading over. One of my goals with the channel was to just make more long-form content and have more of a relaxing vibe to it. Because it feels like everybody's, you know, I'm happy that everyone's got so much energy on YouTube, but sometimes you just want to sit down, relax, and watch something a little bit more calming. And that was somewhere that I thought was a bit lacking in the YouTube scene, so I'm going for it. I'm trying to remember exactly where this concrete was. I think it was behind this rock. There we go. Let's grab this miner and another one down. We don't have many iron plates, so that's going to be a problem. Filter and a bit of a weird place for it, but why don't we do this? Get that hooked up. Oh, right, I don't even need a smelter. Always forget that step. Let me set up my quick bars while I'm at it. I like to do crafting bench first, and then kind of go in order of what you use most to least. So, very often need conveyors, very often need power lines. Slightly less often need storage containers, and then I guess I could just go in order of how you build these. The last two I usually save for ramps and foundation, but we don't have those yet. We have barely any iron plates left, so we're just going to leave it there for now. And I'm going to get the power hooked up to it. One thing I've been debating is whether to have just some background music going all the time or just leave it with the game sounds. Still trying to decide on that one. Okay, let's see if we can mooch off of one of these. I don't like that. Let's do it this way. When I'm building power lines, I try to build the actual pylons, or whatever you would call them, light poles, in the most elevated place I can. That way, if I need more power, I can just look up and there should be something nearby if I've built there. Let's build us some more cables. Running a bit low on iron, or on copper products right now. These rocks are giving me a lot of trouble. Can I get up there to build a power line? Not really. It's alright. Maybe later. Almost out of copper wire. So let's do this a bit less efficiently just to save on resources. There we go. And then we'll build conveyors as long as we can back to base. Come on, let me up. Alright, and we're out of plates. The joys of the early game. Not having even the most basic of resources. "50 plates should be enough to get us home. Now, it's most likely not going to stay looking like this. As we unlock more logistical options and other ways to move things around from place to place, the factory will be different. Right now, we just want to get things moving. That's as far as we're going to be moving for now. While we wait for some more iron plates to be built, I'm going to go grab from the copper miners we have set up. So that we can replenish our wire and cable supply. This is going to take too long. Let's do it the other way. Melter. And we don't even have enough. Okay, so we need to make at least 8 wire. Smelter. And we need more cables, so let's just start there. You start plugging away at that. Let's also build some storage containers to collect overflow. And I know it's very ugly right now. Don't worry, we'll get to it. Let's do one of these. Have them next to each other. Iron plate's in huge demand right now. Let's make a few more wires. And how are we doing on biomass? Still a solid amount. No need to be alarmed just yet. I keep doubling back. I keep forgetting things that I need and remembering them on my way back, so bear with me here. I still need to make some reinforced plates. We'll just make one for now then. Or two, rather. Set up this constructor to make wire. And there we go. What happened here? That's not what I wanted to do. There's one, and then the other one I think we put down over there. Being lazy with the grass a little bit. It's okay to not be completely optimal sometimes. Don't tell Ada. Did I never set this to concrete? Whoopsies. There we go. Where? I know we put down another miner somewhere. There it is. The nice thing about building long conveyors back to base is you can use them as a little speed boost. And we can just keep manually loading this one from time to time. But now we're producing copper wire. What are we sitting on? 100 iron plates. 184 iron rods. and 114 wire. I guess we'll just dump everything we have in here and then make up the rest. That's going to take some time, so we will get these plates and start making some more. Shoutouts to some other games I've been playing lately. Peglin, if you haven't heard of it, is a Peggle roguelike. Very interesting. Gets difficult pretty quickly as you ascend up the difficulties, but it's been a blast. And Monster Train 2, another roguelike that just came out, and great game, phenomenal music. Highly, highly recommend both of them. How many do we need? 46. So we can make enough here. And then we'll just be waiting on the wires. Let's see where we're at. 46. Now this is going to fill up. Oh no. Wire stacks to 500, so this will take a while to fill up. We don't need to rush to building a storage container just yet. I think I have some copper ore on me, so let's dump that in there and then make the rest into wires manually. That way we're not carrying around 20 ore forever. I will be automating cables at some point, but right now they're easy enough to make. Okay, we have 128. Very close. Just need 40 more. While we wait, let's go pick up our copper again. Game, you know I want to slide. Just let me slide. Let me have my fun. Going. I know the other one is over here. Okay. Container there, hook it up here, and we can just dump our ore in here. That is copper, right? Yes. And then once this is all done, we'll just deconstruct it and build it elsewhere. And that should have been enough time to accumulate 40 plus wires. Push the button.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this
Ah, I missed
complexity, imagine yourself
the
on the
timing.
shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Ada, respectfully, what are you talking about? I'm doing okay. You worry about you, Ada. I'll worry about me. How about that? Okay, next up, field research. Well, we should be able to make base building very soon, so let's do that. Can't put things in until the pod's back. You got it. So, let's put this over here. Start bringing in that concrete. Okay. So, where was I? Pick up our deliveries. We moved this so I can deconstruct that. And where are we at? 35 concrete. Gonna need a bit more than that. Let's go pick up copper ore again. This is how we get our steps in here at Fix It. We just run but from node to node, picking up from portable miners. One thing I really love about this game is that the planet, even the middle of the desert, the planet looks really nice. And it really serves the game's point very well. It's like, hey, look at all this beautiful planet that you're going to rip up and build concrete over. The pod has returned. It's going to take a while to pick up to 200 concrete. We can dump in what we have. Put our copper in there. And let's see, what can we do in the meantime? Well, we've got splitters, so we can double up on some things. These are both making 60 per minute, so we can split both of these. I assume we're getting kind of close to power cap. Not too bad. I don't have these on my quick bar. Oh, number 4. I knew something was messed up. We don't need conveyor poles. We need splitters. And we can build a smelter next to it. And another constructor. Let's see here, too. Well, this is iron rod side. We don't want to do it on this side. We want to do it on the plate side. Let's see if it lets me. All right. Look at that. Looks beautiful. Smelter is 7. Constructor, we don't have any plates. Okay. Well, we can get this going at least. And steal from this one. No, we're not. We don't have concrete and we don't have cables. Okay. That there. Hook that up. We don't need another storage container. I can just put a merger there in similar janky fashion. And we need to make a reinforced plate. Or 2. By cramming everything in as closely as possible has come back to bite me, I see. Let's do it this way then. There we go. That's iron plates. We're powered up, and we've doubled our production speed. At what cost, though? Alright. How much concrete do we have? I'm stuck. 71, still not quite enough. Let me go check out our concrete supply. Let's see if we can speed up that process a bit. Making 60 per minute and using 45. That's not really gonna work. So this is the best we've got right now. But what we can do... Oops. Jump on this conveyor belt and just hold E on the way back, right? Nope, doesn't work on the conveyors. Alright, we're doing it manually. Stay with me, E key. We'll get through this together. And now we have enough. Perfect. Missed 1 or 2 there, but I had a pretty good feeling that we would have enough by the time we got back. Push the button. See if I can get a better picture this time.
Milestone reached.
There's nothing
Several
in the
new
sky.
structures are now
Maybe
available
next
for
time.
improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
And I think that's pretty good for today. We could go on to field research, but I think that's going to involve automating screws. And I think that's going to need more power, so there's kind of a lot to do before we get there. But before we go, let's play a round of Productive Packer Deluxe. We'll start easy. I am awful at this game, so don't expect miracles. As you can see, I'm already like, my brain doesn't... It doesn't work very well with this game. Can I fill it? Nope. Too bad. Send it. Oh, I should have used that one. Oh well. There we go. Saved it. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be fast. Yeah, there we go. See how far we can get. That was a pretty bad one, but we used our remaining time pretty well. 3 stars. Alright, YouTube. Thank you for watching once again. I will be back with more Project Zomboid and more Satisfactory shortly. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.